Hello there, my old friends. Thanks once again for joining me. Thanks for the kind comments, the likes and subs. Broke even today, roughly, a little over even. 8-1 and 5-1 winner in the HEINZ and a non-runner. One place in the patent and my nap was a non-runner. So we broke a little over even money, which is bad. I don't know. Up to last Sunday, I had 74 winners in just over 2 weeks. 14 days, 14 videos, including 10 last Saturday. I don't know what's gone wrong this week, but anyway, look, it is what it is. Even the professionals that charge money, I've been watching a lot of their podcasts, and they go a week or two without one single winner. So it happens. Don't lose the face. Don't lose the face. 10 winners last Saturday, remember. Last Saturday. Go back to the video. I'd like to give a big shout out to a young lady called Kaylee Williams. She wrote her very first winner last night, yesterday evening, at Hamilton. Absolutely delighted for the young lady because she has a great story behind her. I'm not going to keep this video too long now because I'm running out of data. She decided to turn her life around. And 3 years ago, she said she was 18 stone. 18 stone weight. And she brought herself down to 10 stone. Some gone. Just goes to show you, if you really want to do something, you can do it. And she rode her first winner, like I said, at Hamilton in the first race yesterday evening. Absolutely delighted for the young lady. Beautiful young lady as well. Anyway, I'm not going to ponder over yesterday. Well, today's picks. Like I said, we broke just over even money. I'll go on with the same tomorrow, Friday the 6th, Friday the 11th of the 6th. And I've gone a little bit all over the shop again. I was going to stay at Chester and York. But anyway, let's get into tomorrow's picks. Now, I said something in my video last night. When I say go, go. So I think tomorrow's HEINZ is an absolute go. An absolute go. Think of this now, right? So tomorrow's HEINZ, I'll start off with the HEINZ. 6 horses, 57 bets. And the first horse, I went to Chester and picked out number 4. Lord Capulet. It's an amateur jockey's race. Henry Callan riding for K. Ryan. That's number 4 in the 130. 7-2. The second leg of the HEINZ, I went to York to the 225. The second horse is number 1. Ever it is. For that famous team, Charles Bishop, for Eve Johnson Houghton. That's number 1 in the 225, the second horse in the HEINZ, 5-2. The third horse in the HEINZ, I stayed at York for the 3 o'clock. I'm telling you now, lads, we're going to pull off one of these HEINZs or Lucky 63s, whatever we want to do. I might stick to the one meeting next week at Royal Ascot, we'll see, and pick out a Lucky 63 every day on the play spot. Mix it up a bit. The third race in the HEINZ, the 3 o'clock at York, I went for number 12. Bitanara. Probably didn't pronounce that right. But number 12 in the 3 o'clock, Marco Gigani for William Wright. And he's 3-1. The fourth horse, I'm probably doing that again now, but I don't even realise I'm doing it. The fourth horse in the HEINZ, I went to Chester for the 420. And I went for number 3, Cubella, one of my favourite jockeys, Jamie Spencer. I think he've only one ride at Chester tomorrow. Number 3, Cubella, for Owen Burrows. That's the 420 at Chester. He's 7-2. And the fifth horse in my HEINZ, I went to Sandown. Jeez, I'm after going all over England. I'm after going all over the country. The fifth horse, I went to Sandown in the 435. 7 furlong handicap. And I went for number 1. Euphonia. Kieran Schumark for Ed Walker. What a combination. You've a high draw, but he should actually win the race. He's the classiest horse in the race. Now, when I done last night's video, I named out a few horses against my own horses that'll probably win the race, and they did win the race. But that's just me picking out the wrong horses. Don't worry about it, I'm not a professional. The fifth leg of the HEINZ, like I said, is in the 435, number 1, Euphonia, 7-2. And then I went to Goodwood for the last leg of the HEINZ. And I went to the 639, 1 mile 6 handicap, class 4. And I went for number 2. Now this stable is in seriously form. I asked a question, I think it was my second or third video into these horse racing tips, when I was getting 6 or 7 winners a day. For those of you who's watching from that day, since then, I asked the question, who was the famous horse in my thumbnail? What's the name of the famous horse in my thumbnail? Anyway, There's nobody can still answer that question. The 6th horse in the HEINZ in the 639 of Goodwood is number 2, Agario, something like that. Number 2, 4-1. Tom Queally for Gary Moore, G and J Moore. Now there's a hint in the horse. The jockey actually rode the horse on my thumbnail. See, can you give me the answer? Right, that's the HEINZ covered. We'll move on to my paintings, my each way paintings. A €2 each way painting will cost you €14. You have 7 different bits. And the first horse, in the painting, I went to York. And I went for the first race in the 150. I went for number 12 for the first horse of my each way painting. Quest for Fun, Jake Dickinson for Tim Easterby. That's number 12, the 150 at York, 6-1. For the second horse on my each way paintings, I went back to Sandown to the 323. Good old racing on tomorrow, lads. The 323, 1 mile 2 handicap, nearly 8 grand. Second horse on my paintings, my each way painting, is number 9 in the 323. Whitcomb Rockstar, Josephine Gordon for Carol Burke. Jojo's a great jockey. That's number 9, Whitcomb Rockstar. Whitcomb Rockstar. Number 9 in the 323 is 10-1. No way, the glasses. I have an awful habit of doing this. The glasses keep slipping. Anyway, that's horse number 2 in my each way paintings. The last horse in my each way paintings, I got on that Honda 50 again and I came home to Ferryhouse in the 537. So the third horse on my each way paintings for tomorrow, Friday, the 537 at Ferryhouse, I went for number 3. Number 3 is ridden by Billy Lee for Willie McCreevy. Dandyland. That's number 3. Haven't the screed of form. But then again, a lot of the horses in the race, 16 runner handicap. Now remember, all these horses I pick out each way, they're always in handicaps, 4 or 5 places, playing 4 or 5 places. So number 3 in the 537, the last horse on my painting, is 9-1. Now, see, we're only 14 minutes in. I'm trying to make this fast. A lot of people giving out that I should be doing last night's video summary last and give out all the tips first. Can't keep everyone happy, lads. All those winners will start coming back. I guaranteed you that. And I did tell you Sunday night, last Sunday night, I'm going to have a bad week. I told you that. The good racing is coming. Stick with me. My nap is in York. In the 410. That's Friday's nap, the 410 at York. There's number 3. I think I backed this horse his last 2 runs, which he won. Ratgar. That's my nap for tomorrow. James Doyle for Jay Channon. Number 3, Ratgar, in the 410 at York. And he is currently 6-1, 13-2. Gamble responsibly, my friends. Only bet what you can afford and never ever chase your money. Thanks a million for all the kind comments. I think I will be here tomorrow night and Saturday making videos. Even though my left knee feels like it's after getting a fucking belt of an aeroplane, let alone a hurley. I don't know what's wrong with us. I don't want to go into hospital, but anyway, forget about all that. So that's my 10 bets for tomorrow. The HEINZ each way painted and my nap. I hope you all make a few quid, because the money is coming. It's coming. Next week, it's coming. But on the last note for this video, I'd ask you to do that HEINZ for tomorrow, because I think it's a good HEINZ with those 6 horses. That's all I'm going to say. Good night, God bless. Kenny from Tipperary. Love you all. Talk to you tomorrow evening with the help of God. Take it easy. Stay safe.